One p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Asma Hafiz. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has left for China on a 5-day official visit. Planning Minister says focus of second phase of CPAC is promotion of business-to-business links between Pakistan and China. Interior Minister in his meeting with Pope Francis at Vatican City has said protection of minorities is government's top priority. In the ICC Men's T20 World Cup, England will face Scotland at Bridgetown while the Netherlands will take on Nepal at Dallas today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif has left for Shenzhen on first leg of his official visit to China. Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, Defence Minister Khwaja Mohammad Asif, Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal, Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb, Minister for Petroleum Dr. Musaddiq Malik, and Minister for Information and Broadcasting Ataullah Tarar are also accompanying the Prime Minister. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has expressed confidence that his visit to China will further elevate their friendship to a higher pedestal. In a video message before embarking on a 5-day visit to China from Lahore, he said that CPAC would be taken to a new era in which special focus would be given to the promotion of business-to-business links as well as the execution of mega projects on a government-to-government basis. Presenting his agenda for talks with the top Chinese leadership, the Prime Minister said new agreements and partnership will be discussed in the areas of agriculture, mines and minerals, information technology, infrastructure development, skill and vocational training of youth, industries and special economic zones. He said discussion will also be held on commercialization of Gwadar Port as well as the expansion of Silk Route through sea and road. Minister for Planning and Development Ahsan Iqbal has said the focus of second phase of CPAC is promotion of business-to-business links between Pakistan and China. In a video message ahead of Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif's visit to China, he said a delegation comprising 126 Pakistani businessmen is also visiting China. He said Pakistani businessmen will sign investment and export agreements with their Chinese counterparts during the visit. Ahsan Iqbal said the government is focusing all its efforts on ensuring high growth rate on sustainable basis. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has said that protection of minorities in Pakistan is the top priority of the government. Talking to Pope Francis in Vatican City, he said that minorities living in Pakistan are enjoying equal rights. He said that protection of minorities is enshrined in our religion and constitution. The Interior Minister thanked Pope Francis for taking an effective stance on the Palestine issue. He also informed the Pope about Pakistan's sacrifices and actions in the war against terrorism. Speaking on the occasion, Pope Francis said his message for the people of Pakistan is peace, and we should all work for peace and harmony. He prayed for the development and prosperity of Pakistan and expressed his best wishes for its people. He also praised the immediate construction and repair of churches after the Jallianwala tragedy. Secretary Information Shahira Shahid and former Federal Secretary Shahid Mahmood held a meeting with Pakistan's ambassador to the United States, Masood Khan, in Washington, D.C. They discussed the positive role being played by the media of Pakistan and the U.S. in strengthening bilateral ties and perception management to cement people-to-people linkages. The ambassador appreciated the role of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting in all these endeavors. Traders and container drivers have expressed their pleasure over government's decision allowing the temporary entry permit for cargo vehicles from the designated crossings on the Pak-Afghan border. This important step has been taken to promote Pak-Afghan trade. Due to the large number of commercial transactions, The implementation of the temporary entry document will boost trade. Traders and container drivers at the Torkham border described this a very good decision, saying this will remove their worries. In India, counting of votes for the Lok Sabha elections is underway today following a 7-phase voting that began on April 19 and concluded last Saturday. To secure a majority, a party or coalition needs to win at least 272 seats in the 543-member Lok Sabha, the lower house of India's parliament. According to the Indian Election Commission, the voter turnout this year remained 66.3%, which is lower than the turnout in 2019. And now cricket. In the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2024, England will face Scotland at Bridgetown today. The match will start at 7:30 in the evening. In another match scheduled today, the Netherlands will take on Nepal at Dallas. The match will start at 8:30 p.m. Earlier today, Afghanistan defeated Uganda by 125 runs at Providence. And that's all from the newsroom. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.